Hey guys, welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Vessi Stormburst Low Top. Let's get right into it. Alright, so these are brand new. I just got these. The laces are still tied up, so haven't used these at all. I've slipped them on once. They feel super comfortable. I'm going to be reviewing these for a couple different factors. Number one, if you don't know anything about Vessi, they make lifestyle comfort shoes. They're also really good for disc golf. Got some really good grip on there. And these shoes are also waterproof, completely waterproof. So on top, and even where the laces are, this is all material that is waterproof. So number one, I'm gonna be testing, is water gonna get in this? Will my socks ever get wet in these shoes? Whether that's from dew on the grass or whether that's from dipping my toes into a pond to get a disc. That's a big selling point for these shoes. So I'm going to test that. Also just going to test the comfortability, how comfy they are just to wear and walk around and play disc golf in. It's kind of like a little sock thing situation going on up here. So I'm going to see, like, are these going to slip when I walk or are they pretty snug and secure? And then I'll also test these out for just the grip on the disc golf concrete tee pads, how grippy they are, and just overall functionality as a disc golf shoe. They seem pretty sweet. They're a little bit pricey, but thank goodness for Christmas, right? When you've got relatives to help you pay for something as nice as these. I'm super thankful, and I'm stoked to try these out today. Going to show you these on a lot of different shots and probably over the course of different rounds, and give you my full, open, honest review on the Vessi Stormburst Low Tops. Here we go. This is the real test for the Vessis. Swampy water. Supposed to stay dry. I don't feel anything. Wiggling my toes around. If anything, this might just get the dirt off the top of my shoes. How about that? The only thing is you can't go all the way in because it's gonna get, the water's gonna get in here and you're still gonna get wet. But as far as that, that is incredible. I'm completely dry, and now I can just kind of take that water off the top and then get that excess dirt off. That's amazing. Dry feet. Wow. Passed the water test. Alright, I'm in the middle of playing around right now with the Vessis, and after about 14 or 15 holes in, my heels are hurting. It's like rubbing against the back of my heels. I will say I'm wearing ankle socks, so if I'm wearing longer socks it might be better, but 15 holes in, they're rubbing a lot on the back of my heels. Could be my feet, I'm not sure, but doesn't feel too great. So you could clearly see from that unfortunately the Vessis really tore up my Achilles, you know, and this was like that for the first 10 days or more. Even now, like this is, I think today is, this is like a couple weeks after Christmas, 2 or 3 weeks after, and I still have got like some scabs on my Achilles, so they were rubbing. I was tempted to even kind of like just get some scissors and cut this out right here, because most shoes don't have like this little sock sleeve, but I think that's also to just kind of keep water out. But I was tempted to cut this little back section out. Never really did that, and every single time I put them on, they would start rubbing, they would hurt for 4 or 5 minutes. Eventually would start warming up, practice putting, and getting after it. Wouldn't feel it after that, thankfully. We did already test the waterproof ability, and these are awesome. Now these are a little bit more worn. I just played a bunch of disc golf in South Carolina with my buddies, recording some videos, and there are so many courses there with just like these little small little creeks. Water maybe a foot deep. The creek's like 4 or 5 feet wide, and it seemed like every course had like a creek like that. And I can't tell you how many times that second shots, third shots, fourth shots, we just kept throwing, and inevitably discs are going to go in the creek. And I would just literally just wear these, have them on the whole time, and just walk through it like it's no problem. I kind of would have to like get on my toes sometimes so that water wouldn't get in this way. But these things, totally waterproof, and it was amazing. I remember sometimes they're also like, to get to kind of like an island hole, you could either like walk way around and like go on this bridge to stay dry. That was like what most people do. But I, with these waterproof shoes, I would literally just go walk right through the creek and be like a shortcut right to the basket. But you got this creek here going around close to the basket, and then behind the basket as well is the creek. It's tough. Just be nice. Sit. Let's go, baby. And it was like, sweet, I don't have to worry about getting my feet wet because I got the Vessis. So waterproof, absolutely waterproof. These things are awesome. Check that off the list. So for the comfortability, aside from just the rubbing on my Achilles, they were great. I think these might be just a tad big for me, which is why they may have rubbed on me. These are a 9. I usually run 9, but I might be a 8.5 for Vessi. I don't know. But aside from that, these things are insanely comfortable. Playing courses in Florida on flat ground, comfortable. Wearing these for like pickleball, totally comfortable. When I was in South Carolina playing disc golf in the mountains, like wearing these things, going uphill, downhill, walking over rocks and roots and things like that. These things are so comfy. They just fit my feet like a glove. They're made so well. So that's an absolute check mark for the comfortability. And then now for the functionality. I mean, I already mentioned disc golf, pickleball. These are just great everyday shoes. You could wear these to the gym. They've got really good tread on these. Obviously they're dirty now. The white's never going to be perfect. It's going to be like a faded, dirty white for the rest of its time now. But these things are just amazing for everyday use, walking your neighborhood, going to the park, going to the gym, going shopping, playing sports, maybe even running, I would say. They're just super comfortable shoes, and they're super versatile. So yeah, guys, that is my full review on the Vessi shoes. I think overall, I would give these a 9 out of 10. I mean, they're some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn. And I'm pretty picky about shoes. I've got like wider feet than most people. Didn't have any issue with that. So if you do have wide feet, literally, this should not be a problem. They do have kind of a pretty wide part right here for like your pinky toe and all that. But I highly recommend these shoes. They're absolutely amazing. Again, this video is not sponsored, but totally check these things out. They are so good, so comfortable. Again, I would just have like pain for a few minutes right when I slipped them on with the rubbing, probably because I still have scabs on my Achilles, but I think once those scabs go away, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Aside from that, they are some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn in my life. And before these, I had the Idios, which those are also nice, but these are way more comfortable, and your feet are always going to stay dry. I even had quite a few rounds walking around early morning in the dew and the long grass, and I would hate playing morning rounds because my feet would just get wet from the dew, and it would just immediately just seep through my shoes like right here and go into my socks. Not with these. Not with these. Give them a 9 out of 10 for sure. 9 out of 10. If it didn't rub, these would probably be a 10 out of 10. Check them out. Thanks guys for watching my review on the Vessi Stormburst low tops. They make a lot of different other types of shoes, so check them out if you want to. And yeah, like, subscribe, and you guys have a good one. See ya.